Okay, there it is, Laguna Canyon Road here, beautiful Saturday morning, and I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint, and we're gonna get some paint on this canvas, okay, right here, and we're gonna paint this view. Look at that view. Okay, now I'm just gonna put the paint down. Throw down the paint, guys. Throw down the paint. Forget about figuring stuff out or laying down various glazes. Get the paint down and block in the shapes. As simple as that, okay? Let's do that right now. Look at that. Make your mistakes right away. Just screw it up and just kind of go for it, and then we can always fix it later. Don't try to fix it at the beginning, fix it at the end, or don't even worry about fixing it. Just keep going. Just kind of get some paint down. Throw down the paint, guys. Throw down the paint onto the canvas. Get it going. Okay, we're trying to get that mountain back there. And again, we can fine tune it later, but we're just looking for the shapes. We're just trying to get the shapes in here, okay? Trying to get the shapes. Okay, it's a little green, some green hills. Put some green down. You see some green? Put some green down. There you go. You got some green? Put some green down. Look at that. Look how simple that is. Look how direct we are with the paint. We're just plopping it down. Big brush. Get some liquid in there. All right, get some paint on the brush. Boom. Look at that. Okay, a little too much green. That's all right. We can fix it. All right, let's lay down everything on the table. Let's put everything on the table. Let's get everything on the table and then figure out what the hell's going on with the painting and fix it. Wipe away. Fix things. Okay. Okay, so there's our tree. Now let's get some water. Try to clean the brush and film at the same time. It's kind of hard. Okay, I'm kind of doing it. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's get some sky up here. There's some sky. And it's okay if your colors are mixing. It's sometimes better to have your colors mix. It's okay to have some green up there in your sky for now. It's all right. Now these are oil paints. These work differently than, say, acrylic. So we have the paint doesn't dry as fast, which makes it really good for painting outdoors, because of the sun will dry up your acrylics or watercolors really, really fast, which is also fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. There you go. And it's a little more. So now. Okay, let's put the little water, get this in here, the little trail. Okay, so now we blocked in basically our kind of painting, if you will, with various shapes, with colors. So now this is visually, to see colors, we can now notice. Hey, wait a second, see the sky? Look at the sky, John. That sky is not that blue, see? It's not that blue, so we're gonna lighten it up with some white. Put some white in there. Okay? Yeah, just like that. Just lighten that bad boy up. Bam. Okay? Just like that. Okay, and get this area, go back to the trail, knock the trail down. And while we're in the light phase, we can hit everything up with the lights. Wherever we see light, let's give it some light. There's the tree, got some light, okay? This hillside is more of a yellowish color and not so yellow ochre. Yellow with a little green and green and yellow. That's the color, that's what I was thinking of, yellow. Okay, and it kind of goes over there. that hillside over there. Okay, and then there's this mountain in the background. All right, and then these more light color here. So let's get some light color here on the foreground. Okay. Now the advantage that I have found working wet into wet with oil paints outdoors here is that when you, by blocking in and putting paint down almost in a willy-nilly kind of way, you can actually, what happens is the paint kind of sets, believe it or not. Even though it's oil paint, it does kind of have there's sort of a drawing effect. So when you come back, let's put it this way, when you come back to this particular area after you painted on it maybe in 5 minutes ago, there's actually there's some sort of chemical reaction. Anyway, the luster from that and the buildup of the paint makes the painting a little more juicier, Now, one should or could, I'm lazy, I just use store-bought canvases, though one could put maybe prime it with an oil primer, which I haven't really ever done much of, or just put a layer of oil paint on your canvas and let that sort of dry before you get to the painting, which is a very good move too. But you can also just put paint down and not, the preparation of things, planning is not necessary. That's what hopefully we're showing you here with painting, is you don't have to plan, because planning can put the kibosh in your creativity. Sometimes. Okay, let's continue to paint. I'll continue to paint here as we keep going. Just keep going. Again, try to stay with your big brush as long as possible. See if you can hold out and use that big brush as best you can. So this painting is kind of setting up. It's almost like browning onions. This is almost like browning. This is almost getting the caramelization on the canvas, and so. In a way, it's a fun. It's neat. It's nice to think that. It's nice to think that. I don't know if that's always, if that's exactly. It's literal. You know, don't take this literal here. Okay, now here's that mountain in the background. Okay. Okay. What can be good too now, guys, is lining up your sort of picture with one of these gizmos. This always helps to size up what you got. So let's take a look there and see if that's sort of within proximity of what we're trying to do. And I suspect it is. And if not, we can always make some adjustments. So anyway, this is a neat little device that you can, it really can help if you're really trying to be accurate. Okay. Let's keep painting, guys. Okay. Now that we've blocked in everything, now we can kind of fine tune and try to, in a way, control, which is not necessarily the word I want to say, but it does kind of find its way in here, and try to make more sense of what you have here. And so I'm going to kind of do in the sky. You don't always have to do the sky. I find I end up doing the sky. I tend to do the sky first, which is not necessarily the right way to go. But it does seem to help with the landscapes to do so. But again, don't feel locked in with that thought. Don't lose yourself in a system, because that will only well, that will give you results, but will you learn from that system? And where are those mistakes? Where is that chance, happen spec? You know, the whatever that word is. Where is that? And that's what we're looking for. We want that ingenuity and inspiration, and we're only going to get that, well, you need to be willing to screw things up. And anyway, this is how I like to do it here. I like to start with a mess in a way. Start with the mess, and then you slowly try to figure it out. It's like going into the garbage can and making a gourmet meal out of it. That's what we're doing here, and that's the fun. That is the fun. That is the challenge. That is the challenge here. Painting outdoors for me. That's how I do it. No one else is going to tell you this is how they do it. This is the one and only Mr. Let's Paint, and you can too. Get out there and get some paint on the canvas and hack it up. You know what I mean? All right. So just kind of keep plugging here, guys, with the paint. Boom, boom, boom. Even if you're getting bogged down with the paint and it's starting to not even make, you feel like you're just kind of smushing colors here, always resort to, okay, so now I'm going to go to the darks now. Like, work the darks. Wherever you see the darks, let's put some darks in, okay? Since we have them here, there's these various tree plants, whatever, bushes they're called. Tree plants, yeah. Anyway, they're bushes, I suppose. Shrubbery. Okay, there's that thing in there, and I'm still using that big brush. If you notice, I'm still using that big brush. It's about 1.5 inches big, and I was able to get it for just under $10 at the local art store. They're cheap. These aren't those expensive brushes. You can get them. Hopefully, you shouldn't spend more than $10 for a brush this size, and ideally, you can even get it any cheaper, possibly. Oh my God, look at all those bicyclists. Holy cow. Whole flock of them, a flock of bicyclists going down the Laguna Canyon here, which is, of course, here in sunny Southern California. All right, and if you hear the sounds in the background, that is the LaGuardia Airport. The plane's flying into LaGuardia Airport. Oh no, it's just the cars. It's the cars going by here on Laguna Canyon Road. So if you can't hear me, then turn down the sound and just watch the visuals, I guess. Okay, so there's another tree over there. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, even I'm using that side of the brush for the detail, but I can always, again, think about it as you're just blocking in. We're blocking in, fine tune, block in, block in. Look at the shapes, guys, look at the shapes, okay? Keep the brush going, keep the inspiration, and keep plugging away, even if it's not quite working out, even if you kind of feel like you got screwed, you're screwing it up and it ain't working, just keep going with it, will you? See, now I'm making some adjustments, so I know that tree goes up here now. All right, so I put the tree there, and there's another tree there, and then we go boom, 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 higher on that, and then we go higher on that. Okay, that'd be good to kind of get rid of some of that sky, I suppose. And in fact, that could go even a little higher. Let's make that mountain even a little higher, if we can. See, there's that tree, kind of ends there. So I'm also sculpting with the paint here. I'm sculpting with the paint. Okay, if you noticed. All right, there, boom, and then boom, 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 boom. And again, it doesn't have to stay there. We don't have to stay at that. What we, this is not the end of the world, if you will. There's plenty of chances to fine tune it and figure this out. Okay, I'm going to do a little more fine tuning here, and I'll come back in a few more minutes and talk to you. Okay. Keep painting, guys. Don't give up. All right, well, I need to reload my paint. I got to get more paint down. Okay, so let's put some more paint down. Okay, we added some new paint here, a little more yellow, lemon yellow, or cadmium yellow light, I think is what it is. Some cadmium red, and some more white, and some ultramarine blue. And we already had some alizarin crimson, a little bit of phthalo green still there on my palette, a little bit of yellow ochre still, and a little bit of phthalo cerulean blue. Okay, and we use some Gamasol paint thinner here in the little cup, that little cup. Okay. All right, so we're just going to keep plugging away. There's our painting there, the view. That's the painting. As you can see, it's starting to make some sense, and it's just a matter of doing a certain amount of fine tuning. So I'm just going to hopefully shut up and do some more painting here, guys. If you have any questions about painting, feel free to contact me at john@letspainttv.com. All right, I'm just going to keep painting here with that big brush, and then I'll start using the smaller brush. But right now, we're just going to keep fiddling away and kind of fine-tuning. See, we blocked in already. We blocked in, and that's good. That's a good thing. So now, let's just keep plugging away. Now, this is not, by any means, the only way to paint, as you know. But this is a way. This is how I like to paint. And maybe you would like to try it this way, too. Okay, let's keep painting. Okay, I'm gonna go back and kind of fine tune that sky again. I keep coming back to that sky, trying to fix that sky. Let's knock that tree, get rid of that tree, just knock it out. Okay, so let's do some fine tuning here.